Hello everyone, hope you're right. In today's video, I'm going to show you my backyard vegetable garden and what's growing in here in the month of July. As you can see, this is the entrance and there is an archway here. I have temporarily hung this hanging basket here with a nasturtium plant in it. It's growing really nicely. The leaves are a bit yellow because of loads of rain we are having these days, but they are doing okay. And I have got another nasturtium plant here in this container by the arch, and I'm trying to train it up against this arch. In fact, there are two plants in here. One has got yellow flowers and the other has got orange flowers. Nasturtiums are easy to grow vines. You can train them up or you can let them trail out. And this year my nasturtiums are not growing that huge like they did last year. It could be a different variety. I'm not sure whether it's due to cold weather they are not taking off, but they have got lots of flowers and they are very eye-catching. On the other side of the container I have got marigolds. So as you can see, they are in bloom now. Marigolds are really beautiful and very helpful in companion planting. You can plant them in your vegetable garden and they deter lots of pests and also look beautiful. Here in this big container I have got a kiwi vine, a kiwi plant. This is the first year of its growth, so it's not growing very huge, but it's producing new shoots and I'm happy with its performance. And here I have got lots of strawberry plants in a strawberry tower. And next I have got more marigold plants in a big patio container, and you can see they are loaded with flowers. Here is another strawberry plant, which is the oldest strawberry plant in my yard, and in fact this is the mother strawberry plant of all the strawberry plants I have got in my garden. This is an ever-bearing variety, so you can see it has got lots of blooms. We have got lots of strawberries already in June, and this is the second flush of strawberries. Other strawberry plants which I have got in my garden I think are not ever bearing, they are June bearing because they had lots of strawberries in June, but they are not producing any more blooms now. Moving on, I have got zinnia plants in this container. Zinnias are ideal for cut flower arrangements. You can see they have got nice long stems and they produce these really beautiful many petaled flowers, and I really love these flowers. They are in many different colors: bright pink, light pink, apricot, white, orange, dark orange, lots of shades and colors, and really beautiful flowers. Pollinators love them too, but I like them to cut and use in fresh flower arrangements. So more you cut them, more they produce for you. Next, I have got another planter with marigolds in it. All these plants, marigolds, zinnias, nasturtiums, all of them I grew from seeds this year, and I like to use them in my vegetable garden. I can harvest these flowers for fresh flower arrangements. They attract pollinators for vegetable garden, and they also help in deterring pests. So they have lots of uses in a vegetable garden. They also increase the aesthetic of a vegetable garden as they look very stunning due to their bright colored flowers and beautiful green foliage. Moving on, I have got another strawberry plant which is in second year of its growth. It produced lots of strawberries and I think it's done now. Next, I have got some pepper plants in this container. My peppers are not doing really well this year. They are growing slowly and I'm not sure what's happening. We had a hot sunny spring but very cold summer, so let's see how they go further in the season. Next, I have got a very big container with lots of sweet pea plants, and you can see they are loaded with blooms. These blooms are really beautiful, lots of color, and they smell awesome as well. They can be used for cut flower arrangements. In fact, I'm going to harvest most of these blooms today for making a fresh flower arrangement. So more you harvest, more they produce for you. and if you don't harvest these blooms, they will go to seed and the plant will think that its life cycle is done now, so it will stop producing more flowers. So the trick is to harvest more and more flowers to use in your fresh flower arrangements indoors, so the plants keep producing for you. And you can see there are three varieties of plants here. So one is mammoth blue, which has blue color flowers. The other is Spencer multiflora, which has two toned petals. So one petal is of dark color like this red one, and the other is light color, which is like purple one. And the third variety is stripes mix, which is this white flower with pink stripes in it. So these are really beautiful flowers. I really adore them. I started them from seeds, so I'll include the link in the description box where I started these plants, and then I planted them in this big container, so you can check those videos. Moving on to this side, I have got two raised beds here. So in this raised bed, I have got lettuce. There are three varieties of lettuce. One is come and cut again, with two varieties like red and dark green leaves, and the one is iceberg, which is light colored green leaves. We are harvesting lots of lettuce every day, but it seems to grow back overnight, and it's always full of lettuce. I'm really happy with how it has performed this year. Next, I have got lots of tomato plants in this bed. There are three varieties. One is cherry tomatoes, one is moneymaker tomatoes, and the third one is I grew it from the seeds of a fresh tomato. So I'm not sure about that variety, but it's sold as salad tomatoes in the supermarket. So I got the tomato open and sowed my seeds, and all of them are growing fine. As you can see, they are loaded with tomatoes, green tomatoes. They are not ripened yet, but soon they will be ripening. And we are having very wet weather for a couple of weeks, lots of rain, and it is affecting the growth of many plants, but tomato seems to be doing okay. And there are lots of blooms which still need to be pollinated. There are lots of bees around, but sunshine does make a lot of difference. So it really helps with the vigor of plant and the growth of plant. And the tomatoes need 6 to 8 hours of full sun to produce. I have also got a couple of strawberry plants stuck in here as I ran out of space in containers, so I decided to plant them here. They are doing fine. They are producing blooms and strawberries. They are in their first year of growth, so I don't expect them to perform any better, but they seem to be doing okay. And I'm happy with how this bed is looking at the moment, with lots of tomato plants, lots of lettuce, and a couple of strawberry plants. Moving on to the next bed, I have got a couple of tomato plants in this bed as well, and they are producing tomatoes as well and have got blooms. I have also got some eggplants tucked in here, which are completely been hidden by this giant radish plants. So we had a unusually hot spring, and we couldn't finish all the radish we have had, and the radish in this bed got tough and went bolting, so I let it do what it wanted to do. And you can see it has grown huge now. It's 5 to 6 feet tall, and it's loaded with blooms. Bees and butterflies absolutely love it, and they are all over these plants. I'm looking forward to harvesting some radish pods. As you can see, there are lots of radish pods here, and I will harvest some to cook, and I will let others dry so I can collect some radish seeds for my next planting. I didn't plant this crop, but it's always nice to have some extra crop and a good surprise what actually plants can look like when they are mature. Here I have got some pepper plants which are being hidden by carrots next to them. Carrots are grown absolutely huge, and they are not quite ready yet, so they need another month or so before we start harvesting them. So this is the whole bed. You can see lots of radish and lots of carrots and some plants which are hidden under them. On this end, I have got a container where I have planted my hot pepper plants. I harvested my garlic plants which were in here, and now I have transplanted my hot pepper plants. They are not very huge at the moment. As I said, they are growing slowly this year. And in these beds I have got cucumbers and melons. And I have also tucked a couple of plants which are from Brassica family, but I'm not quite sure what they are. They came up on their own in another place, so I transplanted them here to see if they produce anything nice. Melon plants are not looking very happy because of the cold and wet weather we are having these days. And these cucumber plants I started early indoors, so they have got nice size. And let's see how they perform. Moving on, I have another container here where I had some garlic plants which I have harvested, and now I have started my spring onion seeds. They are already germinating here. I have done a video where I sowed them, so I'll include the link in the description box if you're interested in checking them out. I have also got a nasturtium plant in this container. In the next container, I have got mint, which I started from cuttings, and it's absolutely full. I have harvested lots of mint already and keeps producing. So again, the rule is more you harvest, more they will produce for you. And here I have got another container with zinnias in it, and it's loaded with blooms. And I'm really happy with all these flowers and vegetable plants. I have got a grapevine here next to the archway, which my plans are to train up this archway. This is the first year, so it's growing slowly. It's not much at the moment, but hopefully in the coming years it will be covering the archway and it will produce a much better scene. So this is the whole of vegetable garden at the moment, and I have also got some more plants tucked in the other corner which I'm gonna show you. But let's go this way and see how the containers look like from this side of the walkway. On this side here, I have got some more plants. In this container, I have got a raspberry plant and a loganberry plant. Raspberry plant has been struggling a little bit, but it's started to put on more leaves now, so I'm hopeful it will catch up soon. It has produced a couple of raspberries already, which I harvested. And this loganberry plant is actually a hybrid of raspberry and blackberries. It hasn't produced anything yet. There is a nasturtium plant in this small container, and my kids planted where they started some seeds. Here I have got pansies which are still doing really good due to the cold weather we are having. And here in this container I have got blackberry bush which is producing blackberries. They are green, not ripened yet, but hopefully they will ripen soon and we can harvest them. And the plant is doing really well. It has grown like 3-4 times its size when I planted it here. Here I have got some potato plants planted in this container. I didn't have any plans to plant any potatoes this year, but I have got some potatoes in my fridge which started growing, so I thought I would plant them. Potatoes need 9 to 10 weeks to grow fully mature, so we still have plenty of time. We will see what happens. And in the next container I have got a blueberry bush which is doing okay. Here in the greenhouse I have some plants which still I need to plant out. I have got some coleus and impatiens which I bought last week, so I'm hoping to do a couple of containers. Here I have got some more pepper plants which I still need to plant, and I'm thinking to plant them in a grow bag which I will keep inside my greenhouse. Some citrus plant which I started from seeds. Here are some more seedlings which I started from these seeds which I bought online. So I'm gonna do an update video what seeds have germinated and what not. So lots of seedlings which I still need to sort out, and some of them I know what they are and some of them I need to identify yet. And I have also got some melon plants here in this grow bag which I'm hoping to grow in the greenhouse to see if they perform any better. Some more tomato plants here in this grow bag, and basically lots of stuff which I still need to sort out. My hanging baskets, which have put on lots of growth, I planted them last month, and I will include the link in the description box if you want to see how I planted them. But basically I haven't sorted a position where I want to put them, so they're sitting in my greenhouse, so I need to hang them somewhere. My citrus plants, which were outside in the garden, but then I had to move them in here because it was really cold and wet, so they were struggling a little bit, and they are producing fruit. So back into the vegetable garden, you can see the plants are looking really lush and beautiful. I'm happy with all the plants, how they are performing up until now, given the fact that we have had really strange weather this year, an unusually hot spring and really cold summer. So hope it gets nice and sunny again, so the plants like peppers and plants which have been struggling a little bit catch up. And here are my sweet pea flowers which I have harvested to take them inside and put them in the vase. They are looking really beautiful and they smell absolutely awesome. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my gardening videos. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.